Starmer's latest scandal. This shouldn't come as a shock to you, but we'll go through the story anyway, and it's something that I've been saying pretty much from the word go. Kim Leadbeater, if you hear her speak, is pretty thick. There's no way she could have authored this assisted dying bill, the culling bill as I call it, on her own. She hasn't got the brains to do it. Nor could she have pushed it without being given lines by the government to say. Don't forget they had to delay the vote on this because they weren't sure they were going to get it through anyway. And it's always been portrayed as Leadbeater's bill. Yeah, she's the one. It's a private member's bill. That's how they put it forward rather than it being government policy. But it's now being revealed bit by bit, and it will be in the Lords in the coming days and weeks, shown that it was actually Starmer himself who wanted to push this through. Because the man has no beliefs and is a committed atheist, so doesn't care if people kill themselves, he was more than happy for this to go through. In fact, not just more than happy, he was enthusiastic about it. And Leadbeater, being so thick and, somebody who's going to lose her seat at the next election anyway, was very happy to be Starmer's gopher. And even if if she had brains, she would have seen the pitfalls at being despised at bringing this forward, because it's deeply unpopular with about 80% of the country. But this just proves how dumb she is. She was willing to be Starmer's idiot and bring it forward. Starmer was happy, it's being said, for elderly people to simply die off because they don't vote Labour. You look at other countries such as Canada, people are allowed to kill themselves because they say they feel a bit down or a bit depressed. Let me repeat what I've always said, that suicide is a sin God does not forgive. And I believe, although I stand to be corrected, that is the same for all religions. It's now believed that the Lords will end up stopping this bill, and it's simply going to be, Labour will simply try and forget it very, very quietly. And Esther Ranson, who no doubt influenced Starmer on this decision because he loves to be surrounded by celebrities, doesn't he? That's the only thing he's in the job for. Esther Ranson will have to go and get her treatment, although I sympathise with her situation. She had no right to try and push this on the rest of the population. If she wants to go somewhere and do this horrible act, then go and do it. But go and do it with Digitas in another country. Don't do it over here. People are entitled to their state pensions, and they are entitled to live as long as they possibly can without the state trying to help them to be culled.